Unplugged.
We're your hosts, Alyssa and Tressa.
This is episode 18. We came, we cheered. What?
I said we came, we saw.
Sorry.
I know.
So nothing's changed. We haven't seen each other in a few days and things are still the same.
Okay, do it again.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to Unhinged and Unplugged.
We're your hosts, Alyssa and Tressa.
This is episode 18. We came, we cheered, we cried.
We lost Summit.
Both of us. Well, she lost Summit. I lost Worlds. Well, our kids.
Yeah, well, us, yeah.
I mean, we didn't even make it to finals. Let's not say we lost.
Yeah, all right.
They didn't make it to finals.
Let's start. So I was there first. Right? I was there first.
Yeah, you got there Wednesday.
Yeah, I got there Wednesday to Tampa. And then they had to perform on Friday.
No, Thursday.
And my plan was to come home on Monday, and on Saturday I was going to meet Tressa
In Orlando.
to see Worlds. But what had happened was
Her team didn't do well.
they came in like 9th place, and they were only taking 8 teams.
So they didn't make it to day
They
2.
didn't even make it to day 2, and I wanted to leave that night.
So for people that don't know cheer, a competition like this, you have to compete day 1. And depending on how many teams are in the division, they take a certain number to the next day, which is finals. So like prelims or semifinals is one day. And then, so for her team, they took the top 8 to finals. They came in 9th by like point nothing.
Yeah, which I would have rather.
It was like a 10th of a point, right?
Yeah, which I would have rather just
Lost by like a whole point.
Yeah, but also there was wild cards. If you want to explain what that is,
Yeah, you don't get that.
because those people got in and they had a lower score than us, so that's
Right, but yeah, it does suck. It does, but
whatever.
so then I text them and I'm like, this really sucks. And the other team that was competing with them from our gym made it to day 2. So
Oh yes, so there
was
was
just
the
the
small
younger
team.
kids.
Mhm.
So then she's like, we're going home. Like, it's not it. And I mean, so then we compete on Sunday. I got there Friday.
I went
Jalen-
home on Friday night.
Yeah, we landed Friday morning. She flew home Friday night. Jalen's team competed on Sunday. They were projected this entire season to be like top 5 at this competition. And they've hit their routine every single competition since December, day 1 and day 2. They come out on the mat. The first 90 seconds are beautiful. We're like, holy shit. And then it's like bing, 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 bing. All the things went wrong. And they didn't make it to finals.
Yeah, we watched.
The way that we
watched it all.
walked out. So I don't know about you guys, because you guys had a great routine. Like, they looked good. There were some little issues, but nobody fell. Like,
Yeah,
it wasn't like a catastrophe. We had
No.
13 points in deductions.
yeah.
Unheard of in our gym. So we walked out like as it happened. We were like, yeah, No one said, like, we walked out single file. Nobody spoke. It was like we were going to a funeral.
Yeah.
Nobody spoke to each other. The parents, we just walked out.
Because when you know,
We
you
walked
know.
out.
When you know,
And
you
then
know.
the kids came out and we made a tunnel and they were miserable. They didn't want to come through it, which I get. And then they didn't even hug us. The kids wanted no part in us.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I
fun.
didn't know. No,
It was
sucks.
fun.
Like, we don't think about that, losing. Like, we really did. Neither of us thought that we were gonna
Because
like,
we don't
lose.
Like, they didn't, they were, this whole season, we were like, oh my God. And then, oh my God. And you spend $1 bajillion to go to Florida and you don't even make it to day 2. And like,
it was rough.
the kids got over, I don't know about you,
Yeah, we went shopping the next day.
But, like,
it was fine.
our kids, not that they got over it, but like they started making, like, towards the end of the day, like by the next day, they were like, well, we didn't make finals. They actually went back. They went to watch their division in finals, which was very nice. They went to support the other teams in their division. But like, so the parents were like, we have a free day. So they went to watch. They went from 8:20 in the morning until 2:00 in the afternoon. And we just floated the lazy river. And now my back looks like a red Solo cup.
Beautiful.
No, the
that.
sun poisoning doesn't feel that way, but
And now she's going back.
I'm going back Thursday. It's Sunday night at 9:01. So I came back Tuesday I landed at 8:20 Tuesday morning. I don't know whose idea it was to take a 6 a.m. flight after a weekend like that, but we did. Landed at 6:20, and now I fly back out 6 a.m. Thursday morning to go back to Orlando for a different team. Same gym, different team, different division.
Lord help you. I'm staying right here. I'm not going anywhere.
If we don't make it to finals in this one, I'm going to just...
Are you
Drain.
against a lot of teams?
So in our heat, which our division is it's big, so they split it. I think they were saying that our heat were against Candy, Elite, and Liberty. They have to hit their routine, and practice didn't go so hot today. So I got an earful in the
Did
car.
they continue to practice?
Yeah, they continued to practice, but it wasn't like we went. I had Frank with me. I normally when I don't pick her up anymore. Someone drops her off, but we went to pick her up and we were going food shopping, so we all went. And Frank's like, "Let's go in and say hi." I'm like, "All right, let's go in and say hi." Get yelled at. I don't go in the gym anymore. And when I walked in, I found out that one of the girls got hurt and had to go to the hospital. So that was that. And then they did a full out, and it didn't go well.
Oh, yeah.
They were there like 15 minutes later because I had to condition and run. And she got in the car and she was like freaking out. So we just have, but when I don't like when they have bad practices and like a bad warm up, their routine is usually really good on the mat.
They
Like,
always say that.
we're like, oh, practice sucked, and then you watch them and you're like, huh, doesn't look like the practice sucked.
They like when their practice sucks.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. Hopefully everything goes good.
Don't put your kid in cheerleading.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm still tired.
It's a lot. And Frank is off this week too?
Yeah, he's
so
off.
he took off
He's
2
off
weeks.
until he had 2 weeks vacation, so he doesn't go
was
back
nice.
until next
So
Wednesday.
that was his whole vacation though?
Cheerleading, but so like at Worlds, it was like a vacation because like Friday we got there so early, a 6 a.m. flight. I don't know what these 6 a.m. flight. I had these great ideas. 6 a.m. flight by 9 in the morning. I'm fucking exhausted, but we did breakfast and then the kids went to the park. Like Jalen and Caitlin and Alyssa, they got on the monorail from breakfast and they went to the park. So we didn't see her all day. We hung out, just the adults. And then Saturday we really hung out the adults again because they had practice and they went to a team dinner.
Oh, good.
Sunday we were all together and then we drowned our sorrows in alcohol at the pool after and food.
Yeah.
We ate our sorrows away.
I'm a mess. Oh my God.
Both of us, we both went for the unhinged and unplugged hair
You know
juice
why?
today.
Because I knew it was going to rain, so we had a communion yesterday.
Miserable.
So I just, scrunched my hair like 80s style because I don't really know how to do my hair. And then when I go to bed, this is what I do. And then tomorrow I'll take it out and
I have to wash it.
I'll put spray in it or something.
My allergies
Yeah.
are
Allergies.
horrific. My eyes are itchy.
Yeah.
They're just tearing. It's terrible.
I got sunburn yesterday just from,
the fields.
the UV was.
It was high because Jalen had a bathing suit on. I'm like,
But I never in my life knew about the UV. I never, if it's
kids.
fucking hot out, I went to tan. Like, I
didn't
don't care about
see-
the UV.
yesterday I didn't see the light of day.
Oh no, I literally, so now I have stupid,
You have like a golf
I have like a
tan.
farmer's tan,
Yeah.
and I hate it, and I have to get sprayed or something. 'Cause
I-
I look stupid.
Worked a wedding yesterday in Long Island from 7:30 to 2:30. Drove home 2 hours because traffic. Went to football at 4:30. Went to hockey at 5:45 and went to a communion at 7.
Yeah, long day.
Frank had the balls to yell at me for sleeping in the car on the way home. I said I've been up since 5.
How long did it take you to get your car
Maybe.
out of valet?
No, 5 seconds.
Oh, it was quick.
Yeah, it was quick. It was fun. The communion was fun. The food was very
Yeah,
good.
so good. So I never been
Yeah.
there.
The food was very
It's
good.
good.
And it's a pretty place.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Jocks Catering. I keep
Yeah.
calling it Jake's. It's Jocks. My mom's like, it's Jocks from
Ralph
Brooklyn.
told me it was Jack, so I don't know. I didn't even know what it was called.
Middletown, New Jersey. Very,
It was very good.
place. Yeah, it was fun communion.
Yeah. And then today, I literally just didn't do anything. I read like 3 books today because they're quick reads.
No, I had cheerleading in the morning, and then
It was, I was
It's
a bum.
Anna's birthday, so.
Yeah. Oh, Anna.
My mom.
I was a bum today.
So we had to celebrate all day for her.
Mm.
You know. I wish I could have been a bum.
I was definitely a bum today. And I really had things to do and I just didn't. I like went upstairs to do a load of laundry and.
No. So we figured we'd bring back things your kids do that make you say what the fuck.
Oh, yeah. Fun.
Because our kids
make us say what the fuck.
make us say what the fuck every day. You could go first because I don't really, I gotta think.
Oh, okay. So yesterday, Luciana and Jalen both had a dance at the Ferry Hawks for their dance team for their school. So I take them, well, before obviously we're home. So Luciana's on the phone with her friends, and I'm just like, make sure you have because she had a catch at a softball game before the Ferry Hawk game, before the dance. So I said, make sure you have all your softball stuff and make sure you have all your dance stuff. So she's like, okay, I do. Okay. Then, what do you know? Right when we're leaving to go to the softball game, she can't find her jersey. Okay. So then I said, but you told me that you knew where it was, but you were too busy on the phone looking in the mirror. I don't know what you were doing. Okay. The jersey was in my husband's car. Why was it in his car? I have no idea. Then she was looking, before we left, she was looking for her cargo pants because they have to wear these red cargo pants.
But Luciana loses everything.
Yeah, clearly.
Everything.
So now she's yelling at me that she can't find the cargo pants. So she says the last time she saw them was in her closet because Jalen was helping her clean her closet. Because every time someone comes here, they have to help her clean her closet because she's a disaster. So I said, well, I didn't touch them. They're not in here. There's nothing I could do. Like I said, you can blame me. That's fine.
Right.
I mean, you're going to blame me anyway. So whatever makes you feel better. I'm letting you blame me.
But they're not.
But they're not. I don't know what to do. So I didn't know that she got on bands on her phone and messaged the dance teacher. So this dance teacher must think we're all nuts. So she messaged the dance teacher and says, I can't find my cargo pants. So she's like, I don't know what to tell you. Pray to St. Anthony. And Luciana did, and she said she found the pants. What happened was,
Where were the pants?
So I believe, because she had said they were in her closet, but I had cleaned her shelves. She has 3 shelves in her closet. But the top shelf, I can't reach. So when I cleaned it, I took a hanger and I swiped it.
You probably didn't grab it.
So I didn't grab it, I guess. And I guess I'm assuming that that's where it was because she said they were on the shelf and that was the only.
Or she just didn't look good enough.
Well, I looked in the closet too.
You did.
So I have to just imagine they were there. So now I'm telling the girl, now you have to friggin' put a pile. She has a drawer for everything, a drawer for cheer, a drawer for softball. She's going to have a drawer for dance. She lost the earrings. I bought her these earrings. They're fake, but I bought her these.
Oh, the dance earrings. They're
earrings.
the big diamond.
I bought her 6 pairs.
No, she lost all 6 of them.
She gave one to McKenna, which was fine. I don't know what she did with the other ones. One broke. So then one of our friends comes up to us yesterday, Lena, and she's like, oh, those are good earrings, whatever. They were Juliana's earrings. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to give them back. I don't need your earrings. She has her own earrings. It's terrible. It's really bad. So, and then I'm going to make her in the drawer.
Luciana's head is so, she's just, and it's just, she's just so innocent. And you're like, Luch.
Not innocent. In the dance drawer, I'm going to put a little bag that's going to have her lipstick, the earrings, and everything is going to just be in that fucking drawer.
But she has to make sure she puts it back
no
there.
kidding. So that was that she had to text her, reach out. Imagine my husband said, if I said that to my coach, I can't find my pants. He's like, he would have thrown me off the team. He would have told me not to come back. Yeah.
But what possessed her to text? What's Miss Claudia going to do? Come here? She's going to come here and... Hold on, Luch. Let me come over and see if I can find the pants, babe.
Right.
Let me sew you up a new pair quick.
Luch had told me that she messaged her. And then I'm like, what, do you have her phone number? She's like, no, I messaged her on band. Didn't even know Luch knew how to do that.
They have a dance band, a dancer's band. Just the dancers.
I didn't know that she chats in it.
Yeah, no, they do.
And then Miss Causey told me at the thing. She's like, your daughter's going to give me a heart attack. I'm like, join the party.
We're all gonna have a heart attack because of Luch.
Yeah, that was that.
That's why we love her so much.
So she's crazy. And I'm just like sick of my kids this weekend. Like Lucas was in such a bad mood yesterday at the communion. He was just a
Yeah, he
whiner.
was
All
really
day he was not
whiny.
in a good mood.
He was
All fucking day long, and I had him all day today, and I'm over him. I'm over him.
have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
What about you? What did you?
Jalen, I thought she really hasn't done anything that like. No, she really. I don't know. I can't think of
Oh,
her.
did she show you Luciana's TikTok? Did she show you Luciana's snap from yesterday in the car?
No.
That's another thing that makes you, what the fuck? And it's still Luciana. So Luciana sits in the back seat, and Lucas is next to her, and Jalen's in the third row. And Luciana just says, this is going to be a really stupid question, probably. So Jalen thought to record, but like didn't get her part that she was saying. She said, does the sun follow you? Or does it stay in one place? So Jalen thought that was a good time to record her because she knew obviously it was going to be a crazy whatever, I don't know. So Lucas, who was, in third grade, says to Luciana, are you kidding me?
Oh, and I could just, his little raspy voice, Luch, are you kidding me?
That's science. Yeah, so that was that. I could have.
Luciana's gonna have to find herself a football player.
Very rich man.
Yeah. She's gonna, yeah.
Very rich.
So Jolie has a temper. I have a temper. I'm very short-tempered. Jolie gets that from me. I'll admit it. She plays flag football. She gets in a mood if her team's not playing good or whatever. They had a scrimmage game the other day against this other team who they scrimmage once a week. And one of the kids, I guess I don't know if he was flag guarding, whatever he was doing, he was annoying Jolie. So she tackled him instead of grabbing his flag. Frank, the coach, everyone's like, Jolie, you can't do that. The coach on the other team who used to be on our team loves her. He's like, Joe, if I wasn't so scared of you, I'd yell at you, but he's petrified of her. Everyone's scared of her. She's nuts, unhinged. She's nuts. Tackled this boy. Tackled him. So she comes home. I wasn't there, but Frank tells me, I'm like, you have to punish her. Like, she can't act like this. Then got mad that she got yelled at for getting tackled, so she threw a tantrum. No, you're 9. We're not doing it. Yesterday, she plays flag football. She's playing her game. Tackles another kid. No, the kid tackles her.
Oh.
He, instead of grabbing her flag, tackled her. Wow. The fit she
tackled
threw.
The wrong kid.
The fit she threw. She went on for literally 20 minutes about this. She comes off the field. I'm like, listen to me.
But did she do anything to him?
Thank God. That's right. I said to her, you cannot act like this. You can't act like this. You tackled a kid the other day. Now you're mad. You want to play tackle football, but you're mad you got tackled.
Yeah, I think she needs to go into another sport,
I think she
regular
needs
football. Yeah,
she needs a Ritalin. She's nuts. She's literally nuts. I said you tackled somebody, and then you got mad that we yelled at you, but then someone tackled you, and you got mad that you got tackled.
Yeah, she needs a better sport than flag football. She needs to be able to punch.
Let me tell you what Jalen did. I'll tell you. I just remembered. So I tell her, sign into my Shein and put stuff that you want for the cruise in the Shein account.
Oh, I'm not even thinking about this.
Or Florida, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't check it because I just checked that there was 1 of everything and not 2 of everything. But I didn't scroll through to see what she got because she's very picky. So whatever. I knew she would like what she got. The Shein order comes in and I sit down with her to go through it. She ordered the same top. Yeah, that's just not me. She ordered the same top 15 times in just 4 of the same color.
No, I'm like that.
No. It's a tube top.
Yeah.
With flowers, hibiscus.
Oh.
Shh. She goes, I'm aware it's a cover up. I said, it's a fucking tube top.
And she ordered it 4 different times?
She ordered 2 of the same color and then 4 different colors.
Oh.
And then she ordered the same top, a butterfly looking tube top. I guess it's new where it's open here.
Oh, fun.
She ordered that in every color.
Because she liked it.
Not a single pair of pants or shorts. No bottoms.
Yeah.
She ordered bathing suit tops. No bottoms. So I said to her, "Oh," I said, "what size
I
bathing
can't
suit
with
tops
these
did you
kids.
get?" The same size that I bought last year. I said, "You grew a foot and a cup size. We can't order. We ordered." So that should be what the fuck you should have. I should have checked this. I should have looked at the Shein cart. But I thought when I told her, make sure you put stuff in the Shein cart. You know your sizes. Yeah, I know what size I am. You'll be 14. Like,
No, they don't know. They don't know. They don't care. She bought bathing suit tops, but not bottoms. Where was
she goes,
Where is she?
"I have bottoms." I said, "Oh, do they fit you?" She said, "No." Then, ma'am, you don't have bottoms. You don't, if they don't fit you, you don't have bottoms.
I hate shopping for myself. Never mind that I hate shopping with
No, and
kids,
everything.
for kids.
Jalen's like, she has like a sensory. I don't know. She has sensory issues. She's like, I don't like the way it fits. I don't like the looks. I don't like the way. I don't like the feel of it, the touch of it.
And all they want to do is wear sweatshirts. So they want to be on a beach
In
a
the
sweatshirt.
dead of the summer,
Yeah.
in a fucking hoodie.
Luciana went shopping today with my mother-in-law and my
Your
mom.
had that.
It was fine. They went. I don't care. They went to Short Hills. I don't care.
nice.
She had a Lululemon gift card because my mother-in-law bought her things and she didn't want to wear them. So, so she returns everything. So I said, okay, good. Take her because I can't stand shopping with her. And she comes home. I'm like, what did you get? I said, there better be. And I gave them like guidelines. I said, you better get a pair of jeans, not from Lululemon, but you better get a pair of jeans
Right.
just because you need a pair of jeans. You need shoes, like sandals.
Right.
And we're going to a communion on Saturday. You need a dress or an outfit. So whatever. She bought an outfit that she doesn't like for Saturday. No shoes. Didn't come home with any shoes. Bought 2 pairs of jeans that she didn't like. And then
So why did she get
I don't
them?
know. Then Lululemon, because I told her to get them. Then Lululemon, I said, I want to see shorts because, like, I feel like that's important. I feel like you could wear a fucking white, black shirt, whatever.
Right,
I
but
feel
those
like
short-
shorts
yeah.
are very important. So she bought like 4 pairs of shorts. There was only like one kind in different colors.
Oh, I love
Which
that.
that's fine because now that I know her size, I could just order them online because
Right.
it's very
Yeah, their sizes
the
run
sizes
crazy.
are very weird. Then she pulled out the same color. It was like a teal color. She bought the same color like 5 times in like a tank top, a short sleeve shirt, another form of a short sleeve shirt, like as if she wasn't with adults either that saw her purchase this. So that's what she did. She got like 4 shirts that are teal, maybe 2 shirts that were pink, like the same type of shirt. I understand if you like something, you get it like in the same, like a tank top.
Yeah.
I'll get it 5 times in a
Yeah.
different color.
Yeah.
But this was the same color. Like the same color. Like all stupid stuff. Just
Have
stupid
kids.
things.
So if you don't have kids, don't have them.
Just stupid things.
Don't have them.
I don't have time for her or
Well,
anything.
All right.
And Lucas is wearing his shorts look like they're very short on him because he got tall.
Yeah.
But he has a skinny waist, so that's a problem. So I can't. I'm buying him 9,
he's so
10
skinny.
shorts, and he fits into a 5'6".
Yeah,
It's just not.
He's a
And he's tall. So.
That's because he doesn't sit still. I've never seen anything like
Yeah,
it.
tell me.
He's like a Mexican jumping bean.
I can't.
The kid cannot sit still for 5 seconds.
He doesn't sit still and he doesn't shut up.
It's truly amazing talent he has.
Oh my god.
Well, hockey.
Okay.
It's round 1 is over.
Upstairs right now is game 7.
Yeah, we should see what's happening with that. The Jets and yeah. Frank wants. Oh, St. Louis is winning 3-1 with 4 minutes and 30
Yeah, they
seconds.
were winning the whole game. Yeah, St. Louis.
Yeah, Frank wants St. Louis to win. Jolie likes Hellebuck, who's on Winnipeg, but Frank doesn't want them to win because they're Canadian.
There's a guy on Winnipeg that has my maiden name as his last name, Velarde.
Really?
Gabe
Oh, yeah,
Velarde.
yeah.
What?
What?
I never.
Sir, are
even-
we related?
like I can't. Oh, so we're not gonna see a Kachuk brother
no.
event because Brady's out, but our man Matthew is still in.
Let's see.
Oh, and best news ever, Will Cooley, our buddy, is going to be on the USA men's hockey.
Yes.
The hockey, it started already. It started today, actually. The USA played, so
They
I don't
played
know what
today?
Rob was saying. Yep, I have the captains. I took a picture of who
He's
the
not on
captains are.
USA.
No, he's not.
You just said he's going to be on USA.
No,
Canada.
he's Canada. The other one, Berard, is on USA. But they played today. They played against Germany.
Look at this.
So Will Cooley did not play yet, but that's exciting. So we're gonna get proof of life from him soon.
Let's see, what do we got here?
Oh, and the Rangers got a new coach.
The Rangers got a new coach. So Mike Sullivan was the assistant coach for the Rangers when Tortorella coached.
So we thought that they were gonna be reversed.
Supposedly there were talks about Tortorella,
now
but
they
then
kind
they
of came out and
said
said no.
he said that, like, whatever happened. But Mike Sullivan, he won back-to-back Stanley Cups.
He was a coach in the Four Nations. He coached the Four Nations.
So that's why, because they coach Four Nations together. So I think that's why they link them up. But he's a good coach. He has good stats. He was with the Penguins for a very long time.
His son-in-law is Charlie.
Yeah.
What's his name? McCoy something. I don't know. He was on Four Nations too. He's married to his daughter. They just had a baby.
No,
I just know useless information.
I know stats. She knows this shit.
So he's a nice guy.
I wrote stuff down. So he won back-to-back Stanley Cups with the Pittsburgh Penguins in 16 and 17. And they said his experience managing Crosby, Malkin, and Letang should translate with Panarin, Mika, and Fox. So I'm excited about this.
Me too.
I think he obviously knows the organization. Yes, it's changed since then, but even Drury and what's his name seem to think that it's going to be a good change, like a positive.
I don't think that Drury really needs to go, but I guess that's not like.
Well, I guess we'll see if we have a good season.
Oh, we'll see who the problem really was.
I mean,
I don't know. Just hopefully it's.
But also, I don't like Sullivan is like my dad was saying he's all about like discipline, like and structure, and like he's very. I don't know the word. I don't know.
Structured. That's a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But is that what they need?
Yeah, I think so, because clearly the structure was falling. It was like a tornado ripped through it last season. I mean,
yeah,
we don't want to talk about it again, but the consistency wasn't there.
Do we think Panarin is going to come back? Well, I guess it's very early to know.
I mean,
this is more of a conversation.
I feel like
in a couple of months from now.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And they re-signed Juuso Parssinen for 2 years.
Yeah, but who cares about him? That's even what the comments said. What about Cooley? What about Rempe? Like,
so the salary cap, I think, is going to be the issue, because Panarin makes the same amount as Shesterkin.
He does?
Yeah, he does. So that's a lot right there. So that's like
the two of them.
That's like $24 million just for the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hold on, I googled it.
Well, I don't know. Like, even if Panarin doesn't play, they have to buy him out of his contract, right? Because he has a year left.
Right. I don't think they're going to get rid of him. I think he's too good for them to get rid of. Like, yes, he has drama.
Nothing ever even came to that. We haven't even heard about anything.
No. He actually makes more. It says he makes more.
Panarin?
It says 11.6 million cap hit.
Oh, wow.
Shesterkin's 11.5. $92 million extension. Sick. Where did it say it? So they only have 12.3 million in cap space. So like, if they were to bring anybody, like, they have to get rid of people to bring
Rempe and Cooley probably don't make nothing. The young ones, yeah, right. The young ones don't make anything.
No, but even Quick only makes 1 million. So like, they probably make because he's a backup.
Oh my!
They probably make like $1 million, whatever. Oh, here it is. Mike Sullivan. Okay. What does this say? We need a lot of the things. So we have a coach. So that's step one. It's like
When do they start? Oh, in the summer, right? They start with each other?
yeah. I don't know, like July, August. No, probably August because they don't really start playing until.
Yeah. No, they train, right? Like whoever trains in the summer. We need to go find them.
I just think that he needs to come in and there needs to be like a positive. They need to start positive in the locker room, like
He should definitely talk to them.
positive reinforcement and.
I would give like tough love.
No, yeah, but like the morale of the team needs to be different than it was this year.
No, definitely.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not in the playoffs. The Devils are out of the playoffs.
They didn't even make it past.
They didn't. I said they weren't making it past Carolina.
Yeah.
I said it. I said what I said. I said it. And Jolie said she went into school the next day and she was like giving Mr. Garcia shit.
Yeah.
And then we saw him the other night at open school.
You went to that? I'm surprised. You don't do like much, but you went to that. That's like such a stupid thing.
She made us, and I felt bad because I left her home last week. I'm leaving her home this week. I mean,
she can hang out with me this week.
She was like, "You're gonna come?" I was like, "All right." And then we went up and down the steps 350 times because instead of just doing what we had to do in the classroom, we had to go up and down, up and down. I said, "Oh my God, she's on the third floor."
Yeah.
Sorry. But we saw Mr. Garcia, and Frank was like, "Oh, how does it feel? Your Devils are out of the playoffs." And he was like, "I don't want to talk about it."
Yeah, he's not happy.
No.
Not a happy.
No one's happy.
I know. I want to see a Panthers game, though. I'd like to go to Florida. I was going to go
going back to Florida.
When I was there, I was going. Who was playing? Tampa and the Panthers were playing? Yeah. That was a good game. And it was right there, the Tampa.
Yeah, it was literally
it was right
across the street from where you were.
You would think, like, I should have went, but I couldn't because we had to, go back to watch.
Yeah, it was the same time as competition.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And the tickets were, like, not expensive.
Oh, my God. I'm struggling to stay alive today. So, round 2.
The Dallas Stars made it, right?
Yeah. So the first game,
I like that guy on it. Segon, whatever it is.
It's Panthers and Maple Leafs.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
The Maple Leafs, to me, I don't think they're as strong as Florida.
Is that game tomorrow?
Yeah, 8 p.m.
Eek, that's a big one.
I don't know. I think Florida could kill them, especially with Marsha on that. Like they're playing good hockey.
Yeah.
They are playing good hockey.
That's like a triple threat. They call those three.
Yeah,
the third guy is.
Like Florida knew what they were doing with that trade.
You know how happy he must be that he got traded. He must have sucked, I guess, but that he's in fucking the playoffs now, and he could
he wouldn't have been
strong team with a lot of potential to win.
Right. And then the Hurricanes and Capitals play Tuesday. We could go to Washington.
I know we said that. We did talk about that.
We did. Like
I said
we're making these plans as
we take the train to Washington.
This girl on the train, she's obsessed with taking a train. We could drive.
Okay. Yeah, we have to find time.
But again,
There's no time.
There's no fucking time. I'm leaving. And then the Oilers play Vegas the same night, Tuesday.
I really didn't think that Vegas was this great, especially that they won the Stanley Cup whenever they won, 2 years ago in 2000 or 2023.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, who's so great on that team?
Wait, is this just the Eastern Conference? No. Oh my God, I have to go to bed. I'm not even making sense right now. Don't listen to me. You don't think they're that great?
What is so good about them? I don't know.
You know what didn't really impress me at all? That like I didn't even Winnipeg and the Winnipeg and St. Louis. Like, I didn't even pay attention to not a single
I don't really care.
game.
I don't really
But
care.
I don't know.
about
And
anybody.
Frank was
Brett Hoden is on the Knights, and obviously Riley Smith. But I like Brett.
are those
Hoden.
your notes?
Yes, guys.
She has pictures
I think we talked about this.
No, we didn't. We didn't. Your husband called me to tell me. So
Oh
her
my
husband
God.
calls me when we came back from Florida, and he's like, "This girl has notes in her phone of the players on the teams in the playoffs that she wants to watch, and who they are and what they do." And
No, I just have a picture of them and their name and their
ASL. Remember, like back in the day, age, sex, location. She has age, sex,
No,
location.
I
If they're
don't-
single,
I don't even have their positions.
If
I
they're
just have their
married-
name and their number.
no, she's lying. If
No,
they have
I'm
kids,
not lying.
she wants. If they have kids,
No, what
their social security number.
No. What I do is I follow a lot of players on social media.
Listen, this is out of control.
I follow all of them on social media, and it's a lot. It gets a lot. It gets a lot. It gets a lot to remember. Who's on this team? Who's on this team? Who?
Give me this.
No, it's a lot. So I had to do some research. I think it's smart. I think it's smart. Fuck you.
Not the teams. She doesn't know.
I do. They're on the teams. Florida Panthers, Matthew Tkachuk, Alexander Barkov, Brad Marchand, Bobrovsky, Sam Bennett. These are the guys I want to root for.
Ask her the stats.
I don't know the stats.
Thank you. So I know the hockey. She
sorry.
knows the players. We're like a
trying.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
song.
like I just, you know.
You love the players,
It's true.
and I love the game.
I love when they do great things and like they're posting it on social media, like on those things we follow, and they're like, this one got a hat trick, so I'll look him up. I follow him obviously because I follow a majority of them. And I just see what the life is about. And then I'm like, okay, I'll root for you. The two brothers that were chirping each other the other day. Did you hear about them?
What game?
No? I don't know. It was like 2 days. It was all over my feed.
What team were they on?
Fuck. They're two brothers. It's a blue team and a white team. Luke, I think, is with the last name Shen, maybe?
Winnipeg and St. Louis would be
that
the
are
blue
playing
and the
right
white.
now?
Yeah.
They're playing together still?
Yeah. Tonight's game 7. We just talked about it 30 seconds ago.
I guess, yeah.
We just...
One was 10, one is number 10, and one is number 5. Oh, Luke. Yeah, look it up. Shen, I think it's SCH, and they were chirping each other. I just think that's funny. Like, I think that's a funny story, okay? That the brothers are fighting with each other.
I was right.
Did you see it? Oh, let me see. What are their names?
It's literally the game that's on tonight.
No. 1 day ago, they were fighting.
But the game...
Oh, yeah. Okay. So one of the brothers are losing.
Lord save me.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, and I don't have a good memory. So all this stuff, I need to know what I'm talking about too. Like when Rob asks me, like, I don't know, sometimes he'll ask me, like, who are you rooting for, like on Avalanche? And I got to say, well, you know.
Not the team. She's rooting for the players. So she has one player on one team and one player on the other team, but they're playing each other. What team are you? Who do you want to win the Stanley Cup?
The Panthers.
Why?
They won last year. Not that that's a reason. I don't know. I like Matthew Tkachuk. I think they're a good team. That's it. That's all I got.
I said Vegas.
I don't know.
I said Vegas was
To
going to
me,
take it.
I honestly, I went to a Vegas game this
Yeah,
year, and
no.
I just didn't see the hype.
I
That's all.
want the Capitals to win. I know that sounds crazy.
No, I think that's very nice for if
They're
he
a-
wins his
they're a
Stanley
great
Cup.
team.
Ovechkin.
They're a great team.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. You know what? I'm not stressed. because
And
I
he's
don't
had such a season, like
Yeah.
to have the season that he had and then win the cup. I
Yeah.
feel like that would be
and
like
I'm not really like worried about it,
No.
like because I don't have a game in the whatever is that saying? I don't have a fight in the game, or I don't have what is that? A game in the fight? What is that saying? I don't have. What is the saying? Do you know it? What's the saying? What is it? Do you know it? What is it? I'm sweating. You don't know that statement,
My hair is itching my ear.
that phrase?
You don't have a player in the game?
Yeah, something. No. There's like a saying.
Can you Google it?
You don't have what am I supposed to say? You don't have
Oh, God, I'm so tired.
fight
I'm delirious,
in
if anybody was wondering.
saying. Oh, I don't have a blank. I don't have a blank in this blank. I don't care who wins the Super Bowl this year. I don't have a.
So this didn't do anything for us.
Oh, I don't have a horse in this race. That's a good one. Oh, I don't have a dog in this fight. That's what it is, I think.
What?
You never heard that phrase before?
I did, but
Can't be. Oh, I don't have a dog in this hunt? No. I don't have a dog in this hunt. I don't like that one. No, I don't have a horse in this race. I'm going to say that. That's going to be my new saying. I don't have a horse in this race.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I don't have any skin in this game. Because I'm not vested in it.
Anyway.
I don't have an interest in this matter. I don't give a fuck, honestly, who wins the Stanley Cup. Okay?
We just want the Rangers to come back and make the playoffs next season. She just wants
I
Rempe
don't
and
care.
Cooley to stay on the team. They're not even in her Rolodex.
I don't even care. I don't care what goes on. There are many people I'm rooting for
This is
on multiple teams.
fun I've had all weekend.
But Brett Hoden, let's talk about him for a sec, because he is on the Golden Knights, and he is very cute. And he was also a player that was on the 2018
He is
June, but he was just on the team.
He's not a part of this.
No. But I don't know if we touched on this.
We didn't.
We didn't. I'm so vested in this. I wish
So-
I was a juror.
Alyssa is so deep into this case of sexual harassment from, what is it?
So it was the 2018 World Junior Hockey League.
So how old are these kids?
So they were like 20, and now they're like 26. Now they're like 26, 27. And there's 5 players.
That are in the NHL.
They were all in the NHL at one point and after this. So what had a quick recap. I'm so invested in this that my Canadian cousins, I have Canadian cousins.
She also has a note section for this.
No, I don't. I follow a website, the Canadian website that gives me the info. It's very There's a lot to it. So in 2018, they won, but this was like months later in June. So they won. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I would have said it. That wasn't me.
It was just
You must
stomach.
have been scratching something.
Maybe.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
That was just stomach ache. I was like, whoa.
No, that wasn't me.
Girl, you better eat something.
I'll tell you when my stomach is growling. They went to a bar, Jack's Bar, in June. This was like months after there was a gala because they won and a golf outing or something that they were at. So they go to a bar, and one of the players, well, there's a girl at the bar. One of the players like starts talking to her, whatever. Then they all kind of just start dancing with her. There's surveillance that they were dancing with her for the night and blah, blah, blah. She goes home with the player that she was talking to, Michael McLeod. And they go to the hotel where they're all staying, and she goes into his room. And apparently he's texting all the guys, like whoever, like he's in a text, like a chat, and says like, who wants in on a 3-way? The guy Carter Hart is a goalie who was like really good, and he was on the Flyers.
Mm-hmm.
So he like fucked them because everyone thought that they were gonna have like the best years because he was on it or whatever, and he was really good and he's cute. So he said, I'm in, like, so, it's just crazy shit. So he got involved. Then there was 3 more other players that got involved. It's very embarrassing. They're talking about, like, one of the players did a split over her face. they basically, like, the girl is just claiming, I guess, they all sexually assaulted her in some matter, but they have it on video that she's saying twice on video that she's saying that she was that she consented and everything like that. So she settled with Hockey Canada, is that right? Hockey Canada, something like that.
Sure.
Something about whatever it was. She settled with them for like $3.5 million. Because she, like, complained. There was an investigation. She got money, and then that was it. And then the Crown is, I guess that's who they call, like, the police there or something, the Crown. And they opened up the case against these guys, reopens it against them, because I guess they had more evidence that they did it. And I think they were getting a lot of backlash from maybe politicians or something that said that they never did anything to these hockey players. So I think it was like a little bit of peer pressure. So now they're all on trial, and guys in the NHL now currently had to testify. So, like, one of the players the other day, Reinhard, I think he's on, maybe he's on the Capitals, I don't even know. He had to testify, like, on Zoom. And it's like, they don't remember what happened in 2018. And then everyone's like, no, like, they definitely remember, like, what happened, because it was, like, a big deal.
But especially if you're drinking.
Right. Well, they settled. That's what he said. He's like, and it's mortifying. Like, they're talking about a gummer. Do you want a gummer? I didn't even know what the fuck a gummer was.
No,
that's a blowjob.
Hockey players have their own language.
So the guy was like, I didn't even say anything. Like, I had a girlfriend at the time. Like, then the poor guy told, because now that it's so long ago, they're allowed to read off the transcripts that they have when they were interviewed so long ago. So, like, if the cops interviewed them in 2018, they're allowed to look at that because to refresh their memory. So the guy's like, yeah, here in the report, I'm saying,
right,
I was talking to my buddy on FaceTime, but he goes, really, that was my girlfriend, who's now my wife. I just didn't want to say her name because she's my best friend's sister. It's like a book. It was like a book. He didn't want to say her name because it was the friend's
that
sister.
happens in real life.
Yeah. So, like, this it's it's a lot going on here. I'm
How long, like,
so
how long does the trial go on?
I don't know. Maybe a couple. It's gonna be a couple.
They fucking tied.
Are you kidding me?
Jets frantically tie Game 7 with mere seconds left to avoid elimination and go into overtime. Look at how much we're missing with this podcast.
Wait, but they're going on overtime now.
Yeah.
So someone's gonna lose today. Someone's losing today. It said to avoid elimination. They're getting eliminated. Someone's getting eliminated tonight.
It said the Jets tied the Blues to avoid elimination.
Okay. What's all that sound?
I don't know.
Oh,
that's wild. Oh my God. Holy Mary.
I'm following this case very closely.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say my opinion because I don't know. I am a girl. I don't like to speak on it. Do I think, nobody, if I had sex with somebody, they're not, if everything is innocent, they're not asking if I consented.
Right, like why the consent video makes things a little shady.
But then maybe they wanted that to cover their ass because they know that they're rich kids and they're going to all have careers. But also, that's right either. I'm not saying that.
So she didn't reopen the case.
No.
The law enforcement,
the Crown,
they reopened the case. So, like, I don't know. The whole thing is just so crazy to me. It's just a lot.
It's a lot. And
so many years later,
it just sucks.
8 years later.
So now none of these players, I think they got maybe this whole takedown happened in like 2023 or where they left. They all, like, 2 guys were on the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah.
And they put out that they had to leave for like mental health issues or whatever.
Oh, it was all
yeah.
Right, because like.
And everybody knew about it back then was, speculating who it was. And it just made sense. It all happened at the same time. The kid Carter Hart too. Wow. Like, and he was like a really big deal. Yeah, so they haven't played hockey in all these years either. Like, one guy's in construction now. Like that's a
Imagine,
big,
like,
yeah.
that's why, like, you have to just, I don't know, do the right thing, man.
Yeah.
Mind your P's and Q's, especially, like, you could destroy your whole career.
Yeah.
I tell the kids that all the time. Like, you have to really be careful what you do, what you say, how you say it, social media. Like,
Yeah. That shit don't
this
go
world
away.
is a crazy place right now.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things.
And you can't do anything.
No. A lot of things are on video, like surveillance video from the bar. And you see all these guys' chats too. Like they just go into their phone. Like, it's hard, man. I don't know.
I hope they come to the bottom of it. And I mean, well, like, what's gonna happen?
Well, now it's now it's criminal charges. Yeah, so it's not money. She got money already, and she's not the one suing. But yeah, they would be criminally charged. Yeah, so it's either they're gonna
but like
go
all
to
these
jail.
years later, what are you gaining from this? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think it was just. I think they were
principle.
I think they were under pressure from
Yeah.
whoever it was that told them, like, you let hockey get away. I guess it's like hockey culture. They're saying that it's like not a good they
look.
have a bad rap, but they're saying everybody kind of has that, all sports. I just think anybody that has a little bit of power, like that's in that, whether you're a professional athlete or you're a politician, like I just feel like, you're just in power. I feel like it's easy for you to get caught up. It's easy for you to get in trouble. It's easy for you to make a mistake or do something
with
that
the wrong person
is wrong. It's just easy to get caught up.
Right.
No matter who you are. So
well, that sucks.
Yeah, so I'm highly invested. I have to look at on a Canadian newspaper website every day. Me and this kid on TikTok, he's letting us all know the info. This kid that lets everybody know about hockey. Yeah. He's like the only one following it. And then people are saying, like, okay, so if they're innocent, nobody's going to want to take them on a team.
Right.
They haven't played.
Right, but like this many years later, like you're obviously done in the league. Like you're not coming back to the league.
Yeah, I don't know. So
that sucks.
Yeah, everything is just like fucked up.
Well, that's that.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
There's not much going on. Well, the NFL draft happened. Did you watch that?
No, I don't care about the NFL.
So,
oh, I like the guy that got drafted on the Giants.
So I'm gonna tell you what happened. Yeah,
I think his name is Jack.
His name is Jackson. Yeah.
Oh, Jackson.
Well,
you don't like him? Why'd you give me that look?
I think he's a handsome fella.
No, I don't mean that. I don't mean he's handsome.
Don't think from what I don't know who he is, but from what Frank was telling me, he's not that great. It's gonna be like another Daniel Jones. He thinks. I don't know because again, I didn't follow him. Frank, I have a video of him. Frank was so mad that they did not draft Deion Sanders' son.
Like, that's my stomach.
That's
whose son now? I don't know who that is. Who is it? Oh,
Deion Sanders played for the Cowboys, so you should know who he is because your husband is a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, I don't care.
He is one of the. Deion Sanders was one of the best players.
Okay.
Years ago in the 90s.
Okay.
Like 90s. His son Shador was projected to be a number 1 draft pick. The Giants don't take him. He's a quarterback. The Giants we don't have a quarterback. The Giants don't have a quarterback. They have Russell fucking Wilson, who is older than dirt.
Isn't he married to Sierra?
Yeah, he is. But he's old. Like he's got to be done. So they had a first round pick. They don't pick him. My husband threw himself off the bed. The dramatics that went on in my house. It was 11 something at night. I said, "This is not real life. This is not real."
So did he get drafted by anybody?
Oh my God, he got drafted in the 5th round, which was like shocking, by the Cleveland Browns, who are atrocious at the moment.
Shit.
But everyone is saying they didn't pick him because of who his dad is, and like they felt like it would be a media circus.
Oh, like favoritism or something?
Not favoritism. They just felt it would be a media circus because Deion Sanders, he coaches and this, and then like he's a big name, and I don't know. And apparently he had like a bad attitude, or he thought like he was gonna, because of who his dad was. So that's why they say they didn't pick him. But it was like
Gotta stay humble.
Everyone was talking about this, like
I don't even.
that he didn't get picked in like the second round. He didn't get picked. Third round didn't get picked. Fourth round didn't get picked. And then the Giants traded up. So in the first round, they had a first round pick, and then towards the end of the first round, they traded something to get another first round pick. So Frank's like, they're taking him, and that's when they took this other kid. And he was like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? We're gonna lose again. It's gonna be another losing season. Like he's just
I don't know much about this kid.
Yeah, he's really fed up with the Giants.
No, I don't know. I just see things like on social media.
Yeah, I don't know much about him either, but Frank said he's not. Like my nephew is a diehard Giants fan as well, and he's happy about it. But Frank isn't, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Frank just likes Shador Sanders.
Yeah, I think he's just salty.
Yeah, he's salty.
I don't care about the NFL. I like when they have the girlfriends' reactions.
Oh, from the draft.
And then they get like famous.
Yeah. There's a lot of like really good players. Frank was telling me that got drafted, and like
one guy proposed to his girlfriend. See, I like the stories. I don't even really know you as a player, but
I like football. I'm
not.
I like football. Football and hockey. Basketball, don't ask me a thing about it.
No. Hockey is my sport.
So.
Oh, and baseball.
I don't like baseball either.
Baseball is boring, but
it's very boring. I know baseball. I understand. Like, I know what's going on, but I won't sit and watch it.
They don't really get in fight. You don't really fight in baseball.
It's just not. I don't know.
It's not like an NHL fight.
But I know. I do know what's going on in baseball. Like about it. The Yankees are doing good.
They're doing good. Yeah. Maybe it's their year. Maybe
hopefully the Knicks too are still in, right? The Knicks are still in the playoffs.
But I don't know anything about that.
It's in Swedish.
I don't know.
That's that.
All right.
Well, it's been fun. I know we promised an episode with Allie and Paul, but that's coming. We're just trying to figure out when we can all get together, and we're going to do it in person.
May is very busy.
Yeah. I know Jolie's dying.
A lot of things.
Jolie is supposed to come dying to be on an episode.
You know what it is? Because every time we film, we're like, we're
late
just
at night,
and we're just like winging it.
Yeah,
clearly.
So I guess we have to have. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
See you on the next one.
Bye.